Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today we're going to be making an apple charlotte. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck is an apple charlotte? Well, it is actually a traditional British dessert. It was a way that they were able to use leftover bread in it with apples. It was actually named after Queen Charlotte because she supported the apple farmers. So you should like this. We are not going to be using like regular bread. We are going to be making ingredients to make like a breading for this charlotte. So the first thing we need to go ahead and do is we need to go ahead and turn on our oven to 350 degrees. We are going to be using a springform pan, a 9-inch one today. And we are going to go ahead and spray it with some kind of non-stick spray. I'm just using olive oil and I'm going to spray the bottom of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some parchment paper down just on the bottom. And then I'm going to be spraying that parchment paper again with the non-stick spray. So let me go ahead and turn around the camera and show you how to make this delicious apple charlotte. This is what I mean by putting the parchment paper down. I took the parchment paper here and put this pan on top of it, and then took a pencil and went around the whole entire thing, and then used scissors to cut it to get it to fit the bottom. And now we'll go ahead and put it back into our pan, like so. Now we'll go ahead and we will get our apples. Okay, we are going to need 3 cups of apples peeled, like I have over here, and then we need to dice them. And again, we'll have to measure out 3 cups. Now, if you have Granny Smith apples, that would be great to use. They hold up during baking. I've got some Fuji apples, so I'm going to go ahead and use what I have. And I think they should be okay as well. And I'll go ahead and get to cutting these apples up. Now that I've got my 3 cups of peeled and diced apples, I'm going to go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. Now that we have mixed our lemon juice into our apples, we are going to set this aside. We are going to go ahead and take a small bowl, and in it I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We are going to be adding in half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. We are going to be adding in half a teaspoon of ground ginger. And we will be adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we will mix it up. Now that we've mixed up those dry ingredients, we are going to go ahead and put it aside. We are going to take another bowl, a large bowl. In this large bowl, I've put in 3 large eggs. We are going to go ahead and beat these eggs, and we are going to put in half a cup of brown sugar and half a cup of white sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add this. And I'm going to go ahead and use the mixer to beat it up. Now that that's been mixed up, we are going to go ahead and add in 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. After adding the vanilla extract, I turned on the mixer on low to get it all blended up. And now we are going to go ahead and add in our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients and beat it slowly. Now that the dry ingredients have been blended into the wet ingredients, we are going to go ahead and take 1/3 of this batter and put it in the bottom of our springform pan that has been sprayed with non-stick spray. Now that I've got 1/3 of the batter in the bottom of the pan, we are going to go ahead and add our apples, all of it onto the batter, and then we are going to take our remaining batter here and pour that over the top of the apples, covering them completely. Now that I have the batter covering the apples completely, we are going to put it in a 350-degree oven, and we are going to bake 50 to 60 minutes, or until the center right here, when you put a toothpick in, comes out clean. Then I will tell you when it's done. The apple charlotte is all done. Mine baked 50 minutes. We need to go ahead and cool it in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes. Now that it's been about 10 to 15 minutes, we are going to go ahead and flip this onto a flat surface and release the springform pan. Now that I've been able to flip it over, and it may not be perfect, but again, it's going to taste delicious. We're just going to go ahead and remove the parchment paper. And now we are going to go ahead and flip this back over onto a serving tray. Now you can leave it like this, or you can go ahead and top it with some confectioner's sugar, which I'm going to. I wish you could smell it. It smells good with that cinnamon and ginger. And again, depending on how much you want to put on top, like that. Well, we'll go ahead and get ready to have a taste test. Just wanted to show you the apple charlotte up close. It looks delicious. Make sure to spray the sides of your springform pan as well. I didn't spray it all the way up, and I should have, so that's why mine stuck a little bit and was coming off here on the sides. Here's our piece up close. Just want to show you exactly, what it looks like. Now, if you don't want to use the confectioner's sugar to top it off, you could just go ahead and put like a scoop of ice cream, or you could also make a sauce, like maybe a vanilla sauce over it with the apples would be good. Or again, you could do like maybe a cinnamon sauce with the apples. Well, let's go ahead and have a taste test. Well, let's go ahead and try this apple charlotte. It's delicious. I taste the cinnamon, just a hint of ginger, and it's moist, which is excellent. If you like this recipe, please hit the like button down below. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.